One of the highlights of the ball every year is the presentation of the Mary Varga Award. The criteria for this award are that the recipient be a brain injury survivor who has exemplified perseverance and courage, and who uses their experience and gifts to inspire and help others. All the previous winners are here, and you can recognize them by the medallions they wear, designating them as a Mary Varga winner. So would all the winners please stand? And I can tell you, everyone exemplifies that statement of perseverance, and they are all truly winners. But tonight, we add a new name to that distinguished list, and here to announce the winner of the 2009 Mary Varga Award is none other than the inspirational Mary Varga.
I'm now officially 5'6", so I can see every one of you. Now, I have to warn you, my voice is Botox free this year, so I'm going to be speaking very slowly, because what I have to tell you is just too important for you to not understand me. Now, for 6 years now, the Brain Injury Alliance has given me the privilege of selecting someone for this award. And every year, I have been both impressed and inspired by how these award recipients will handle their life with brain injury and how they will reach out and try to help other people. And this year is certainly no exception. And tonight, it's my great honor to present the Mary Varga Award to Cindy Masters. Now, I want to give you just a brief history of Cindy's journey with brain injury. But if you want to hear a truly inspiring story, then you'll have to go hear Cindy talk, where she's telling her story as part of her presentation. I'm just going to give you a quick outline. Now, about 11 years ago, Cindy was in a motorcycle accident. She was driving down the freeway when she was hit and thrown from her bike, only to be run over by a car. Now, Cindy was wearing a helmet, but even the helmet couldn't protect her from car wheels going at freeway speed. So Cindy suffered a traumatic brain injury. She also had a collapsed lung, an injured spine, and an injured face. So after numerous medical treatments and surgeries, Cindy was on a road to recovery when 2 years later she was diagnosed with breast cancer and had to receive radiation and chemotherapy. Then another 2 years later, Cindy was walking around in her attic when she fell through the floor and broke her neck and was paralyzed from the neck down. Now, Cindy will very casually tell you that she had to learn to walk 3 different times in 6 years. But what really amazes me is that Cindy went through all 3 of these personal tragedies, and she had no immediate family living here in Louisville. But what Cindy did have was a very large circle of friends, and these friends stood by her, took care of her, encouraged her, and they're still very much a part of her life today. Now, let's fast forward 11 years. Today, Cindy is the owner of a very successful company called DBS Interactive. And among other things, that company helps their customers to design and build websites. Cindy is also on our board of directors, and she's recently been named to head up the walkathon for next year. And aside from the Brain Ball, the walkathon is the biggest event that we do during the year. But most importantly, Cindy has become a very sought-after, inspirational, motivational speaker, and she speaks all over the country. Now, Cindy does command a fee for her speaking engagements. But I've recently found out that Cindy then will turn around and give all that money to the Brain Injury Alliance. So BIAK has a true champion in Cindy Masters. Now, I asked Cindy if there was any message that she tried to give her audiences when she spoke. And Cindy told me that she always tried to give her listeners a message of hope. Well, I've heard Cindy speak, and she does give a message of hope. But my other observation is that God has truly blessed Cindy with a gift, and that gift is to empower people. And Cindy empowers people by helping them to see their value. And she also makes them realize that only they have control over their reactions and responses to what happens in life. And life will continue to happen, whether we want it to or not. But if you spend any time with Cindy, you just can't have a negative, pessimistic attitude, because Cindy just radiates a positive outlook. And I truly think that the reason for her optimism is the fact that Cindy is no stranger to helping other people to achieve their dreams. And I'm very, very privileged to give this award to her tonight. And I'm also very excited that I'm the one that gets to introduce you to Cindy, because I do not want to be the person that has to follow her. And I think that's going to be you, Tim. Now, I'd like to give Tim a chance to precede Cindy and show you the award that we're going to be giving her.